to Raw. My name is Lena. I'm the host for the evening, and I have Garden of Surgery here. We just heard Crash Into You. So that was a fun song.
You like that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I like the whole sound. I mean, they're going to hear all the songs that we went through, and it's a nice sound. So let's start with everybody's name. Lead singer.
Yeah, the only singer, honey.
The only singer.
Yeah, Ushani.
We fired the backup dancers.
We fired them all, just me.
It's a four-piece now.
Oh, I'm Joe.
Joe.
Yes.
Hi, Joe.
I'm Toe,
Toe.
like tow truck.
Like tow truck, okay, not toe,
Not
nail,
toe, nail.
Not toe
okay.
jam.
It used to be toe jam, now it's tow truck. Shorter
I'm
conversation.
Zach, hi Zach.
Hello.
So how did you guys come together and then come up with the name of what surgery?
Garden.
Garden of Surgery.
I know it's so 90s grunge, but blame this one.
You know what we
wanna-
did? You know
yeah.
what we did? Me and him, I lived in a studio. He had a studio, I lived in it. Then he invited him over one day, and they were playing, and I walked in, and I just started playing. I didn't even know this guy. I hadn't met him yet. And
Yeah,
we
I
played
was
for
like,
like
who the hell is
45 minutes, and then I taped it all. You know, I taped it, you know, my camera, my phone. And then we came up for air, and we're like, wait a minute, you know, we should start a band.
Well, yeah, instantly there was like this energy.
And I said,
Yeah,
let's
we
call it
knew
Garden
there
of
was
Surgery.
something.
That's my fault.
And it just came out and it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
works.
They were already
the
together.
first, the
at
first day we ever met, we wrote our first song, which was called Synergy, and it's on our album that came out in 2016.
Yeah, that was the jam
Yeah.
that we did.
And that was before me, and then I came into the picture. I was actually an R&B singer, and I was just doing solo stuff. And I met Zach at an open mic one day.
Outside smoking a cigarette. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
Zach.
And so he we exchanged information. He was like, hey, you know, you should come, you know, audition for my band or whatever. So I'd never been in a band before. I didn't know
Oh my
anything
God.
about. Yeah, I never sang. I didn't know I could sing rock music at all. So I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll try it. And I remember I was locked outside of the studio because they were playing so loud they couldn't hear me knocking. And whatever the hell they were playing, which ended up being
Talking to You.
I'm Talking to You, which is the last song on our debut album, which is available on all streaming platforms. It's called The Precipice. And so I heard that song, and when I heard the song, I said, this is my band. Because it was amazing.
He was like writing
Yeah.
lyrics
Yeah,
outside to the song.
you were outside
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Writing
15
lyrics.
minutes.
I got lyrics for that
So
song
then-
you played.
So did you bust the door down? Is that how you got
No,
in?
we-
No, I mean, I
actually
just waited
stopped.
for them to stop playing, and you know,
Oh,
eventually
okay.
I got in, and then I sang, and I mean, I knew I could sing, that's why I was pursuing it, but I didn't know I could sing rock music, and then, you know, he was like, oh, you gotta sing harder and everything like that. So then I listened to my idol, Tina Turner, and I basically taught myself how to sing from listening to Tina Turner and Chris Cornell.
And the rest was history.
Yeah,
The rest was
Very
history.
good influences,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
yeah. Still gotta get the moves down, you know.
But part of it is him singing the way he sings, though, is part of why it's where it's
Why it
you know,
works.
Why it works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what's the next song we're going to hear from you?
Oh, that song is What a Shame.
What a shame.
What a shame. Okay, let's hear What a Shame.
Of pride and misery. I am of the avenue, hidden far from view. They lords over all, salivating in the mouth, ready for the pounds, with the grace of a swine. For when you serve the land, you'll feel your time on this earth. Yeah. says I said, baby, you begin to see. They say it's better to have love than lost it to heaven. No love at all. For when he rides on down on wings so soft and white, with false promises of life. Oh, when you stand alone, you feel yourself on this earth. Put a price on your word. Will prove the name. Help us and lift to call your name. Yeah, yeah. And when the pain every storm eventually turns to
What a shame. We're back. Garden
What a
of
shame we're
Surgery.
Oh, what a shame we're back.
Not a shame you're
Sorry
watching
to
Raw, though.
disappoint you.
That's cool. No,
no.
Garden of Surgery. So now we're down. We heard two songs, two a little different, not necessarily the same.
They're all, yeah.
Who's writing?
We all
we all-
kind of write, but you mean as far as lyrics or composing?
Both.
It's a total,
It's
total
it's whoever
democratic, like-
brings something. We never
Yeah.
we leave room for
Yeah, I never finish writing a song.
you
I
know
always leave it.
collaborating. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you,
someone-
could you start with
someone-
an idea, you might
Yeah.
come in, he might come
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
and then everybody jumps in,
Yeah.
and collaborates.
We
Like-
all write our own parts for whatever our role is in the band. Lyrically, I write a majority of the songs, but there's also some that Toe has written as well.
But I usually
and-
just be like, write a part and then be like, okay, you know.
Yeah, he
you
usually
get it.
writes parts and then I finish them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Crash Into You, who did that?
Me.
Yeah, it was.
Who'd you crash into?
The song
Who'd you
is
want to
the,
crash into?
the song is actually about crashing into like yourself. Like if you have like bad habits or like toxic relationships or things that you kind of want to leave in the past.
Issues.
And, yeah, issues, whatever the case may be. And you feel like no matter how far you get, that you can never quite escape this one thing. And it's just like, oh, here this comes again. You know, so it's just like a loop of, you know, bad habits and failures.
And what a shame.
Well,
What is
007. Wrote that for 007. So.
Yeah, that's our James Bond theme song. So if any producers from James Bond are watching, pick it up.
What a shame they
Write us a
didn't
check.
have you as the soundtrack. Is that it?
Yeah.
Their mistake.
yeah, but like back to writing, like who writes what. Like that intro, I was actually at my grandmother's house, and my grandma was like, "Play something nice," and. So that's where I came up with the intro, like right there, because like I can get a little crazy with piano. So
Yeah, you have the two-tier. I mean, obviously,
yeah,
you love
but
the
They
keyboards.
call him spicy rice on piano.
oh
just
my
so you
god,
know.
Really? You're spicy, huh?
my name is Joe Rice.
You're spicy rice.
Spicy rice.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
That's nice.
So what was the vibe
Mr.
of What a
Right.
Shame, though, from you? How did you get What a Shame from, all right, Grandma, this is for you?
Well, it wasn't for my grandma. Hold on, wait.
Just the intro.
No, yeah,
No, it's
the
like-
intro got. So then he played the
Yeah, like,
intro.
so I
and
mean,
then
yeah,
ended up
I brought
writing
it. I brought it to the
lyrics
guys.
it,
You know,
and
I'm
then
like, hey,
yeah, we
check
all
this
built
out.
it, and then it turned into like its own little
Oh, that
thing, and we
sounds
were
like
like,
James
I was like,
Bond.
oh, yeah, this sounds like James Bond. So then
We
it
kind of just
became,
went with the whole. We were
Yeah.
like, it sounds like James Bond. Let's go with it. Let's
Yeah.
roll with it. Whatever.
Okay, what's the next song we're going to hear from you?
This one, yeah.
Gravity Slaves.
Yes.
Gravity Sleeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Garden of Surgery, Gravity Sleeves. Let's check this out.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will be restored to this human race. We search for answers as we run away.
we're back with Gravity Slaves and the
Gravity
Garden of
Slaves.
Surgery. That's the name of the band. And Gravity Slaves. So now, there's a funny story about who wrote this or what happened.
All right, so I came up with the chords, and I was playing it, and Toe was like, "Hey, I got lyrics for this," and so he's writing these lyrics.
Well, no, I'm going to tell a story. That's not how it.
No, you.
They were writing the tune. They were teaching the bass player how to play the song, and I was playing Xbox.
Oh.
And they kept
Like
saying,
Xbox.
"Hurry up and write the lyrics. We're ready." And I kept looking, and they're like, "You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready." And then finally, okay, and I put it down because I was playing GT and Grand Theft Auto, the brand new one. I was like, "Yo, man, I can't stop."
I'm pretty good at that
Yeah,
game
so I was like, "Man, I
That
just got
is
it all
my
together." I was like,
game.
you know, yeah, I was fully addicted. I don't play them anymore. But anyway, so then, so I went down and started writing it, and I realized I was
didn't
like, "Wait a
know these
minute,
details.
I already wrote this." And I looked at my book. I have a book of all these songs I've written.
Of these
for years ago.
polygraphics.
And I opened up the first page. And it's like, "Oh, here's written." I handed it to Shawnee. Went back to play some more while he was.
Yes, that was like really quick.
But what were the
Yeah,
odds they were going to
3 minutes,
fit to what they were?
I
No,
mean, but
I was writing them again. That's the thing. I was
Yeah.
rewriting lyrics I already written, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I've already wrote this
And
song."
you found out like
So he
the
was
way
writing
that
it
really fit
to
into
the
the
music.
I was
song.
literally
Oh, he
writing
was
them
writing
again.
it to
I was, they were
music.
coming out. I was like, "Wait a minute, I've already written this," and then yeah, it was already songs.
It was kind of like unfair almost because I wanted an influence on the lyrics. You know. Like,
we gave you a chance.
oh well,
all right.
It's like next song. It's the next
take it up with your
song.
therapist.
So it sounds like
Excuse
you
me,
do
doctor.
have fun
Yeah.
coming together,
Oh, yeah.
writing all the music and putting it together.
We'll be like trying to work on one song, and we'll end up writing another song just out of nowhere. Or at the end of practice, some riff will come, and then you'll listen to the recording and go, "Wait a minute, what was that you guys played?" That
Yeah,
happens a bunch
that's a
of
song.
times.
It's like all of our music pretty much comes out of jam sessions.
Improv, yeah.
So we just we jam, take things wherever, you know. It's like you're feeding from the ether or whatever, and most of it is just like, okay, this is something. But when you hear that one thing, you know that that's the beginning of a song. And so then you just take that, whether it was my part or Joe's part or Joe's part or Zach's, whatever, whoever's part sticks out, you build upon that, and then next thing you know, you have a whole other song. That's how we make our songs.
A lot of times you won't even know, like, you'll know that's happening when it's happening, but you won't know that it's happening.
Yeah,
when it's
we record
happening.
everything.
All of a sudden, you'll just have a song
You'll have
and you'll be like, where did that come from? But okay.
I'll condense 40 minutes into like 3 or 6.
Okay, so the last song that we heard from you tonight, we're going to play for them. What's the name of that song?
Medication.
Medication. How apropos,
yeah.
from the Garden of Surgery, we're going to hear Medication. we're back. That was Medication by the Garden of Surgery.
Keep it
And we're
loaded
here
so
again.
They don't change the station.
Yes.
That's a funny name that goes really, really appropriately with the band's name.
Yeah.
Right?
It's actually gonna be the name of our next EP too.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
So, and how many albums do you have out or tracks?
We have one album, came out in 2016. It's called The Precipice. And that's kind of like us finding our footing, I feel like.
We were only together for 8 months.
We recorded it after being together. No, it was 3 months.
3 months.
We recorded it.
Oh,
yeah.
that's fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So, yeah.
still identity crisis in that album.
Yeah.
And then we have material for a second one, and
Probably almost the third one.
yeah, so Crash Into You we're releasing soon, and that's going to be that's with a bunch of from an era of music that we were going to release second,
Yeah.
but we went on a hiatus for like a year or so.
The lyric video for Crash Into You is actually available on YouTube now, but it's not
Right
available
now.
on
We're
streaming
making the video
services.
soon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but it's coming up.
Yeah,
It will
it's
be
coming
very
up.
soon.
So
Just be patient
you
with us.
mentioned a couple of things about your influences being like Tina Turner and
Mm-hmm.
what else growing up? Because that's always where we go, right?
A little bit of everything. All of us in this band have very different tastes in music, and we all just kind of come together and make our own little thing. But yeah, for me,
You blend it nicely, so that's
yeah,
good.
I love obviously Tina Turner is my all-time, everything. I love Lana Del Rey a lot, as
Okay.
anyone that knows me knows. I'm a huge,
You can't know him without knowing
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
They'll
I'm
make a
a
post on
I'm a huge
Facebook.
Lana Del Rey fan. I know she's like
Yeah.
the total antithesis to the type of music that we're making, but
Yeah.
I mean, music is music. I don't care.
Well, good music is good
Yeah.
I
music,
like
right?
AC/DC, Megadeth, Bach, bluegrass,
yeah,
jazz.
classical.
What about you?
I'm a big Yes fan, Genesis, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, King Crimson, Dream Theater, a lot of.
Van Halen. Yep.
I like
I'm
it, but
kidding.
like also like Logic.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
there were,
Van
the
Halen.
later half of Van Halen, there were plenty of keyboards in
Oh,
their
yeah.
music. Maybe not initially,
Well, they were
but
punk rock when they first came out. It was
Give me
like-
some Tame Impala and I'm good. That's all I need in my life.
And Muse.
And Muse. Give me some Muse and Tame Impala and call it a day.
Yeah.
I love Hole too, as far as
Oh,
rock
yeah,
music
definitely
goes.
Hole.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Medication was Toe's song. He wrote nearly the entire thing. And I don't know. I don't
So
really
were you
remember.
on medication when you wrote Medication?
I have
Did you
been.
want medication?
No, it's a reference to society being needed to be medicated, and it's
They like how they want to keep us all like robots.
Yeah.
keep them loaded so they don't change the
Keep 'em
station.
loaded, yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
it's
yeah.
one of the biggest problems. Like, they're making more drugs like now than
It is a problem today.
And
too.
it's like if you went to say there's something wrong with you before they ever try anything else, they're going to put you on something, to
Yeah.
try and,
Yeah.
I think we
Stay
need to
quiet.
raise your
Well,
dose.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean,
Are you
because then you
talking back
think
to
too
the
much.
Zap, almost like the
Everybody's
the
got,
collar for dogs.
anxiety, and it's all messed up from, major issues with.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming and playing.
Thank you.
Thanks
It
for
was
having
talking
us.
with
Seriously.
us.
Yeah.
It was great. I wish you luck. If anyone out there wants to look up, they can find you on Facebook,
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
but all the major streaming services.
YouTube.
So
Garden
Yeah,
of
Facebook,
Surgery.
Garden
Listen,
of Surgery.
wherever you're on,
Oh, and-
Instagram, Facebook, whatever the hell you're
Garden
on,
of Surgery
all you have to
.com.
do, all you have to do is look for Garden of Surgery. We're the only ones with that name.
We're only-
gonna,
yeah.
we're
Also,
gonna pop up.
we have a thing coming up where we're going to need to get voted on to win this contest to play in Times Square.
Oh yeah.
So we need as many
Yeah.
votes as possible. So anybody has.
So all you have
the
to tell
voting
your
isn't
friends,
open
tell
yet,
your
but-
friends,
So it'll be-
tell
there'll
your
be a link,
aunties,
yeah.
tell your uncles, tell your aunties, uncles, aunties.
So we definitely have to look up Garden
We're the
of
only
Surgery.
listen. We're the only rock and roll band to admit a bunch of rappers and singer songwriters. So we
yeah. Oh yeah. At the showcase that we
oh,
did.
shit.
Oh, you toe.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you for tuning in. We'll catch
thought
you
it turned
next
it
time
down.
on Raw. Ciao for now.